Information exclusive to Tulsa's Channel 8, we found that even the 5 deaths here, it could have been worse. We found out that this was part of a plan for a larger scheme of injuring other people even outside the family. But that violence was thwarted by that 13-year-old girl suffering from stab wounds being able to call 911 and get help. Channel 8's Yanami Farinas was the first on scene this morning after that call went out to 911. She now breaks down more of what happened inside that house. Now, coming up in just about 10 minutes, we're going to be talking about a whole other aspect of this, and that is the confession of one of the suspects. Again, 2 suspects in custody, a family of 5 stabbed to death overnight. We'll have the very latest coming up in just about 10 minutes. Mark. Tonight, a shakeup in Norman. The Oklahoma Sooners fire offensive coordinator Josh Heupel. This just days after letting go the team's other offensive coordinator, Jay Norvell. The move comes after the team's 8-5 finish and blowout in the Athletic Bowl, where they lost 40-6 to Clemson. Sports director John Moss joins me now, of course, with the fallout. John.
Hey, Kristin, you know, many expected a shakeup in Norman after that 8-5 season you just mentioned.
This must have been a painful cut to make for him.
Yeah, 2 people that were almost like family. He played with Jay Norvell. Heupel, obviously, he's really close with being his quarterback, and it was a necessary move, though, I think, both ways.
Thank you, John.
Sure.
Right now, an update to breaking news out of Texas. 2 people are dead after a gunman opens fire at a veterans medical clinic. A doctor was shot and killed at that clinic in El Paso, Texas this afternoon. Now, again, new information that we also heard from Leland Ashley confirming the amount of children on board. They said 10 children, 1 driver, and of those, 4 children went to the hospital. The firefighter also saying that possibly the most severe injury was a broken leg, which was more than likely from the driver. So taking a look now, again, Bert, this happened at 3 o'clock today, and you had just pulled up to the scene moments after this happened. She said she looked up and she saw the car hit the police officer's motorcycle. That motorcycle comes flying at her. She said somehow she knew to save her younger sister. She pushed her little sister out of the way, saving her life. And she said the next thing she knew, she must have blacked out, because the next thing she knew, she woke up and there were people all around her helping. What would you say about all the people who ran in to help you?
They were amazing. They were amazing. I mean, we were very lucky to have the first responders there as well, but the civilians that go out of their way just to be there for the community was just a gorgeous thing to see. They were fabulous. And my sister did post on Facebook, one gentleman stayed with her the entire time. Wow. He called my mother for her when they put her on the helicopter. And I mean, he was just epic. Yeah. He was so great.
Now, right next to her hospital bed, we saw a unique sight. She had 3 OSU tennis balls, all signed by the members of the OSU tennis team, who didn't tell anybody besides their coach, but they went to that hospital just to share their support for the victims. Coming up in about 8 minutes, we're going to be talking with the tennis team and learn why, even though they might come from different countries, some of them, they consider Stillwater home, and they are here to support those victims.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2015 Tulsa's Christmas Parade right here on Tulsa's Channel 8. We are so honored to bring you this broadcast live in the middle of downtown, just at the corner of 6th and Boston tonight. We are so grateful that you are joining us today as we honor our nation's veterans and all members of the military.
Just send me a message through Facebook, Twitter as well, because I want to hear what you have to say. If you have a comment or a question to one of the panelists, if you want to respond to one of our audience members, just let me know, and I will be your voice in this room. Let me get to a couple of the comments we're hearing. They also just broke ground on a 100,000 square foot facility for a medical center, which will also provide 200 jobs a year. So that's where that money is coming to. So just because they are a promise zone, that opens them up for an incredible amount of opportunities, including a presidential visit like we're having here today. 24 hours ago, this fabrication shop was in pristine condition. It was owned by a family, and it was the primary source of income for that family. Today, nothing. There's glass broken out, what's left of it at least. And just looking through, it looks like somebody just put everything they owned and put it into a blender. So starting to clean up seems like an impossible thing. Let's take a look around for a second. This is what we were told is what's left of the mobile police station. We've got businesses all around and nothing's left. And then among all of this, it's trying to find things that were once in good condition. Now, I'm here with Rhonda. Rhonda, you own this area, you live here. What did you find and where did you find it?
This is the top of the windmill that was at my mother's, which is just, 2 lots over. and it was in her backyard, and we just found it back over here in the trees, and I think it looks pretty cool that it's all twisted and
Do you think this
mangled.
will be one of the things that you keep
We're gonna
out of
keep
this
it.
mess?
It's gonna be something that will remind us of our fun that we've had here.
Now, looking at this and knowing that the rain is coming, how do you even start? Like, what's your first step? How do you figure that out?
I don't know how I'm still trying to figure it out. My family's safe and we're good.
Okay. Our prayers are with you in the cleanup.
Thank you. We definitely need it. This is hard. I would cry, but I don't want to do that right now.
Can I hug you anyway?
Yeah.
Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you so much for joining us. Right now, we are live on the banks of the Arkansas River in Midtown. Just below me, you can see the mud left over from the higher water levels. Flood stage for the Arkansas, 18 feet. Right now, it's at 7, so we have some room to go. It has been sprinkling for about the past 30 minutes, and we are here tonight to get you ready for what could possibly come to the Tulsa area. Joining me now to let us know more about their efforts and how you can prepare, Cindy Webster. Cindy, thank you so much for joining us in the rain. Now, tell me a little bit. What can families do right now to prepare for the possibility of flooding?
Well, of course, we want our families to stay safe in case of a flood.
Okay, show me how to wrap that thing up, because there is an art to wrapping this up. I'm going to leave it to you, Derek.
Wrapped up to the top, bring it over, fold the bottom, and wrap it. Keep it coned, just like so.
Yeah. Would you hold that for me just for a second? Because I'm going to get dessert next door, even though they have some amazing baklava. Derek, I'll be back for my snacks. Let's head over this way. So he has been in this business for quite some time. They have restaurants all over the country, including in Canada, and they go to roughly 30 of these events every year. The most is 75. I asked them the craziest festival or craziest art event that they go to. They said Texas Renaissance Festival. Let's go inside and get some dessert. This is where Gary is. Gary is a local guy from Broken Arrow. How are you, sir?
I'm awesome. How are you?
I am so good.
Covering the community tonight, Goodwill Industries honoring their best and brightest.
The nonprofit helps people in our community overcome challenges to find work. I met a Goodwill graduate who takes service with a smile to a whole new level.
How's your day?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Their slogan,
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
begins with expect more.
You'll find just about everything you're looking for, and you'll get to see me.
Kevin Anderson, a Target employee almost 2 years.
I'm just so proud to be here and do my job and everything. It's just, I love it.
From the least glamorous jobs
That's pretty much what I do in here.
to the more physically demanding.
And the carts are always fun to do, so there's a lot of moving around and a lot of excitement. Okay.
Kevin's enthusiasm helped his recent promotion to backup cashier.
Thank you. You're welcome.
It was Goodwill that helped Kevin get this job, training him for the workplace and coaching him to be a better employee.
They've helped me come a long way. If it wasn't for them, I don't see what I would be doing right now. They helped me just tremendously.
Kevin has come a long way. Born weighing less than 4 pounds, his biological mother addicted to cocaine, and so was baby Kevin.
He was just a helpless little shaking little being. He looked like a fetus. And I thought, oh man, I gotta keep this kid. Yeah.
Debbie Anderson adopted Kevin. He grew up to become a decorated staff sergeant in JROTC, a Webster High School graduate, and a graduate of Goodwill. We're kicking everything off with the Graduate of the Year. And at this year's Goodwill Awards banquet, out of all the people who passed through Goodwill's job training programs, Kevin is singled out as this year's best. Ladies and gentlemen, your Graduate of the Year, Mr. Kevin Anderson!
Thank you to my mother. She's been there for me just ever since I was just a little guy. I just hope everyone has a blessed day. Thank you for letting me step a foot into the Marriott. It's nice. This is the nicest hotel. Thank you.
With the fanfare that comes along with being an award winner, Target shoppers are starting to recognize him.
Do you feel kind of famous now?
Yes. I feel with the cameras and the lights, I feel just incredible, and to have guests come up to me and say, weren't you that guy? Yes, and it's incredible. It's a good feeling.
So next time you see the slogan, expect more. Know you're going to get it
All right, 11:06.
as soon as you
Here you
see
are.
Kevin Anderson.
You're welcome. You have a great day. You're welcome.
To see Kevin's full acceptance speech, go to KTL.com and look under the video tab.